Today we're going to talk about making money without having to deal with people. If you're an introvert like me and you want to start a side hustle, then this is the video for you. You might find it hard to believe that I'm an introvert. I'm literally talking on YouTube to however many people decide to watch this video and trying to get more people to see it. Yes, I have a YouTube channel that I'm trying to grow, but I am an introvert and I prefer to kind of do things alone. That's why being an entrepreneur is great, because I can choose the type of business that I start, and I choose businesses that I can run by myself from my office at home. This way I can kind of do my own thing and keep human contact to a minimum. This isn't to say that I hate people. I'm just more comfortable working by myself and not being out with people all day. So if you're like me and you prefer to spend a lot of time alone, then keep watching, because I'm going to go over some side hustles that you can start if you're an introvert. So the first one I'm going to go over is dropshipping. I haven't talked about this on this channel a lot because it's not something that I've tried before, but it's something that I've been super interested in trying out for the last couple of years, so I wanted to include it. Basically, dropshipping is where you have an online store, but you don't carry the products yourself. When someone places an order, it goes out to your vendor who will ship the product for you. So basically, your job is to find products that are high quality and that your customers are looking for, and to get customers to your website and make the sale. Once the sale's over, then you don't have to ship out any inventory because you don't keep any inventory, and it really makes it an easy way to have an online store without having to have like a warehouse or a house full of inventory. Dropshipping is great for people who are more introverted because you don't really have to talk to that many people in order to have this business model. You really just put together a website with a bunch of products, sell it to people, and the only time you really need to interact with anyone is if there's an issue with a vendor or with a customer. With dropshipping, you're not investing a bunch of money into inventory that may or may not sell. So you're not spending thousands of dollars on hundreds or thousands of items to fill your store. You're using the items that your vendors have and you're offering them up to your customers, and then your vendor is going to ship them out for you. That way you're not putting money into the inventory and you only pay for the items once they've already sold. Another great thing is that this is location independent. This is why it's kind of something that I want to look more into, is because you don't have to have a storefront or a warehouse to do this. You can literally do this with a laptop and an internet connection. You can do it from your house, from your cabin in the woods, or from an RV traveling across the country like we did last year. If you do want to look more into dropshipping, then check out today's video sponsor, Spocket. The really cool thing is that Spocket seamlessly integrates with e-commerce platforms like Shopify and WooCommerce and Wix. Spocket also offers their members some exclusive discounts on some of their top products, and you can get 30 to 40% off. It's free to sign up so that you can check out their catalog of over 500,000 products. And if you want to try one of their premium subscriptions, they offer you a 14-day free trial. I checked out their website and you can easily search for any kind of product that you're looking for, and you can even sort it by items that are in the United States so that you can guarantee your customers way faster shipping. All you need to do is find the products that you're interested in, add them to your import list, and then when it comes time to add those items to your store, you just go to your import list. And then once you have all of your products added, you can go through and change titles and descriptions as needed and upload them directly to your store. So if you're like me and you're interested in starting a dropshipping business, definitely check out Spocket. The next one is freelance writing, and you can do freelance writing pretty much from anywhere with very little contact with others. You really just have to talk to your clients for a little bit to find out what they want you to write about and for them to provide you with the information that you might need to write for them. If you've seen any of my other videos, you might know that I do freelance writing myself on a website called Fiverr, and I find all my clients there. I have thought about going off on my own and finding clients myself, but I get enough orders from Fiverr, so I haven't really looked elsewhere. But freelance writing is great because you just get the information you need from your client and then you just kind of work on your own. I have several videos on Fiverr on my channel if you want to go and check those out, and I also have a course that kind of walks you through setting up your account to attract clients and get those first few orders. There are also websites like Upwork where you can find clients, which I've tried in the past. I personally just prefer Fiverr, but there are definitely other places to look for freelance writing jobs, including regular job boards like Indeed. A lot of those kinds of websites now have remote working job listings on their website, so those are good places to check too. The next one is blogging, and this is something that I've been doing forever. If you like to write but you don't necessarily want to deal with clients at all, then you can start a blog. This does take a little bit more time because you have to grow your blog before you can start making money, but if you can grow a successful blog, it can definitely be worth it. And when you're running a blog, you really don't have to interact with other people all that often. With blogging, you basically create a website and post blog posts about a certain topic, and then you can find different ways to monetize your blog. For example, my blog, Hustle and Slow, kind of matches this channel. I talk about making money from home, building multiple streams of income, and starting side hustles. I teach people everything I know on there, and I do things like add affiliate links to my blog posts where I get a commission off of purchases that people make on my recommendation. I actually did a video on how people make money blogging if you want to go and check that out. Some of the ways you can make money blogging are through affiliate sales, like I just mentioned, You can also do sponsored posts, and you can put ads on your blog. The next one is digital products. The great thing about digital products, other than the fact that it's great for introverts, is that it also can become a stream of passive income. Since digital products are created and sold online and then just sold over and over, it can be pretty passive and you don't have to really interact with anyone when they place an order. It's usually just an automatic delivery. I personally sell digital products like courses and spreadsheets through my blog and through here on YouTube. But you don't necessarily need a following to do this. You can also sell digital products on places like Etsy. I used to sell WordPress themes and printables for baby showers over on Etsy, and I made a couple $100s a month doing that for a few years. Of course, you know I have to talk about reselling. While there is a little bit of interaction that goes on with reselling because you have to talk to customers if there's an issue, most of the time you just send your item to your customer, and as long as the item comes as described, is shipped on time, and gets them quickly and in good condition, there isn't an issue and you don't have to necessarily deal with a lot of customer service. With reselling, you basically buy items at a lower price, either at yard sales, thrift stores, or even wholesale or liquidation, and then you sell them online. I personally sell on eBay, Poshmark, and Mercari, and I'm about to start selling on Facebook Marketplace too. If you're already out at thrift stores and yard sales, picking up a couple of extra items to make a profit is a great way to start a business. I have plenty of videos here on YouTube about how to start reselling, so go ahead and check out my channel if you want more information on that. Next up, we have pet sitting and house sitting. I remember doing this back before I had kids when I had a little bit more time and freedom, and I thought it was a really great way to make an extra income. Not only do I like animals, so interacting with animals is something that I enjoy. When I did house sitting and I stayed at other people's houses for a weekend, it always kind of felt like a vacation. One of the best ways to get clients for this is through word of mouth. People are more likely to hire someone to come into their home to take care of their pets or their house if they know someone that knows them. So if it's a friend of a friend or a family member, something like that where there's some sort of personal connection, they're going to tend to trust you more. So definitely letting friends and family know and maybe posting on your personal social media can help you get clients. Another alternative is the app Rover. I actually started doing this recently, and we had this cute little dog that stayed with us every day for a week. We did doggy daycare. They just dropped her off. We hung out with her for the day and we got 20 bucks a day for it. You can do it in your own home. You can do it in your client's home. Whatever works for you, you can set it up in Rover. There are people looking for pet sitters on there all the time, and they can look at your reviews and see that you're trustworthy. And once you have those first few reviews, you'll start to get requests all the time. And the great thing is there's not a lot of human interaction, but you get to hang out with animals all day. This next one might seem kind of funny as a side hustle for an introvert, but being a social media manager is actually a pretty great side hustle, and you don't actually have to be that social. As a social media manager, you're basically just managing the content that goes on your clients' social platforms. For example, I manage Pinterest accounts for clients, and I also manage one Instagram account, and really all I'm doing is creating images and creating captions that are going to be posted on their social media. There isn't that much socializing actually going on. It's really just about managing content and knowing how to grow these accounts. The thing is, most businesses need social media, and they don't always have someone within their business that knows how to do it. So that's what makes this a really great side hustle, and you can do this from home, from your phone, from your computer, pretty much anywhere. Up next is food delivery. There are so many different food delivery apps now that if you like driving around and listening to music, and you don't mind stopping to pick up food and drop it off for someone, this can be a really good side hustle. My husband actually did this for about a month in 2020, and he made over $2,000 just working nights and weekends whenever he had the time. The way it works, at least the way it works with Uber Eats, which is where my husband, or who my husband delivered for, was that he would get an offer for an order and he would accept it, and then he'd go pick up the food, find out the address of the house, the app would give him directions, he'd drop it off at their doorstep, and then he'd get paid. The thing is, most people just have you drop it off on their doorstep and knock on the door and walk away, and they just pick it up. So there's really no interaction, and even if there is, it's just handing someone their food or picking up food from a restaurant. The only time I don't recommend this is if you have a car that doesn't get good gas mileage. So if you're driving like a giant van or a giant truck, this might not be a good side hustle because you're going to spend more money on gas than you are going to be making. But my husband did it when we were driving a Prius, so it was a pretty good side income for us. And there you have it, side hustles for introverts. Make sure you check out Spocket, today's sponsor, if you're interested in dropshipping. Give this video a thumbs up and make sure you subscribe if you want to hear about side hustles, working from home, and building multiple streams of income. And I will see you next time. Bye.